Jeff Maturo. Welcome to Inside FPRA. My two guest hosts.
I'm the Ross man.
Co-host.
Sorry, I was running late. I had to pick up a dance shift at
You have an audition, or was it an actual
No, I'm a real dancer at Chippendales.
Oh, all right.
I don't like to brag, but am I still? Is my hair still done?
Yeah, it looks great.
Oh,
Yeah, you got a really nice jerry curl going. What? Wow, that must take hours.
It's
Soul glow.
It's soul glow.
It is so. It really is
It's
nice.
so
Yeah, Okay, well, guess what we're going to talk about today? We've got a lot of news for FPRA members. First one, guess what? We've got a new trailer. Congratulations, guys. We finally got it. It's going to make life a lot easier on a lot of us. So that you'll see that. There it is right now, and it's full glory. It's beautiful. Beautimous. It turned out very nice because you'll see a short movie of before and after. Not today, but you're not going to realize that it's the same trailer. Really turned out nice, and we want to talk about some of the racing that's going on. It's really been competitive, and it's heating up in a lot of different classes. But I'd like to point out Matt, you know who you are. You know what you're doing. You're running Mini B. You're starting to do good. You're doing well in infraction. You're starting to make a name for yourself. Nobody likes you, but you are making a name for yourself. You're doing a great job. No, I like all these guys. Dino doesn't know what planet he's on most of the time. He's the man to beat in the state of Florida for drag racing, and he's really getting good with oval. This guy has done real racing. We got Zach Townsend. We got a couple guys that have done real racing, and he's doing really a good job. Talking about Zach was at our clinic. He had a great time, and he's going to be more difficult to beat now because anybody that went there, Andy and Ethan.
Yes.
Hilliard. I'll tell you what, these guys, they came to the clinic, and it paid off. They really did a fantastic job, and we're going to show you. We're going to show you on this show. So stay tuned. We're going to show you all pictures of all the clinic certificate recipients. They're all on here. Another big shout out to Ross. But we've got their pictures coming up, and congratulations to everybody that graduated. Speaking of it, Sophia Scott is racing now, and she's in the infraction class, and she's been talking a lot of smack. But I say, ladies shouldn't race. Your place is in the kitchen, and you should be asking for a vacuum cleaner for Christmas.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that outburst from Jeff Maturo and from the inside the FPRA crew. We apologize.
No, listen, I don't want to see lady racers. Feed me my dinner and get out of my way because I'm a racer. But we're glad to have her. She's a sweetheart, and she's got a great family, and it's nice to have her here. We love having the ladies racing with us. So that's Sophia, welcome, and you're really doing a good job because she's already been racing. She's doing great. Jimmy talks a lot of smack. He's Dino's buddy. Talks all this smack, doesn't deliver. His nickname as a kid was the mailman because people thought he delivered. But now we call him U.S. Mailman because he's sending mail. He should have went to the clinic. Oh, I can't do the clinic. Well, you should have been there. Hey, speaking of clinic, the Foley's weren't there. That's Cooper, Connor, and Sean. And Sean's always been a bridesmaid. He's in that mix of Southland Nash truck. And I tell you, that's heating up, man. That is heating up. But Sean's never. Come on, Sean. We're still waiting for the big W, man. Or I'd like to give you a new TQ sticker, but I can't because you didn't TQ.
Ooh. Wow.
Right?
Brutal.
I don't. Listen, hold on. What was that? I hear sizzling.
Oh! This got jammed. I really foleyed that up. I'm sorry. Hey, Dave and Steve Whitaker. The DNS, as we call him, because Dave's older. These guys are always in the top. Steve's more of a hack than David. Dave was terrible, but he's refined, and he's really come a long way. You still could have used the clinic, Dave. Trust me, you could have used it, but I understand you.
Did they get peanut butter to go with your jam?
Oh, hey, now, I like that. Hey, that's... Wait a minute. Okay. Wait, who else do we got to talk about? I got... Tony!
Oh, Tony! I love Tony!
Tony's always smiling, having a good time. He brought his mom out one day. She's a sweetheart. It's nice to have the families. You know, the Foleys come out. Mike Caruth comes out with little Mikey. And Whitneykins sometimes come out. His wife, she's a sweetheart. It's nice to have so many families come out and spend their Saturdays with us at FPRA. So thank you. We really enjoy having you. And we want to make sure it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Always.
And it's all about the family. The racing is competitive, it's fun, we take it seriously, but not too seriously. We can have a good time. You beat, you bang, you know what happens. It's racing, it's a toy car, but at the end of the day, we have a great group.
If we end up ever doing a award banquet again, you're going to see and experience something like it. We do it like NASCAR, but a lot funnier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No one's exempt from being ragged on.
No.
It's kind of like an old Dean Martin roast, but actually good. And there's good food, and you get the awards. One of my favorites, Aaron Hunt, getting the Rodney Dangerfield Award. No respect. No respect. Chuck Parsons got awards in the past. We've always done good ceremonies. They're nowhere near when we do them trackside, but we're going to do. I think we're ready for another award banquet.
I'm ready for another award.
Oh, that's uncalled for. This guy is really awesome.
Two-time champion.
Two-time.
He tied me.
I tied
You're a one-time champion and a tied champion.
Thank you.
And not tie your T-shirt.
Two-time.
Clean auto drive.
Hey, well, guys, while we're talking right here, we're going to show you the photographs of the recipients from the awards for the certifications from the clinic. And speaking of clinics, while we're doing this, you see everybody getting their award up there, and they're really happy and proud, and they should be, because they were there all day and they made big improvements. If I had to say biggest improvement of the day, boy, it's between Andy and Ethan, and then
Shane.
Boy, Shane.
Shane,
come on, Shane. Shane can drive. Shane can drive, but I don't think it's most improved. That's because you showed them how to cheat. I'm talking about guys that aren't cheating, Shane.
Ross cheats too.
No, there's some cheating mofos, but guess what?
No.
I got a new scale for FPRA, so we're going to be doing some stuff.
Overweight.
Oh, hey now, we're going to be watching.
Practice my finger pushing on the scale to get to the accurate weight.
But those were really good. It was really nice to see the smiles from everybody getting their certificates, and we're glad you came. We'll do another one. We're going to do another clinic. Speaking of clinics, you're doing the FPRA Racing Academy. Tell us about that.
So what I plan on doing is I'm going to start having some videos where I'm going to focus on some of the basics, shock building, how to shorten the shocks up properly, prepping your motors, setting up your cars, and it's going to be all of them from heavy metal to infraction to everything. Nice overhead view, so you don't have to look at our wonderful faces, and just a good explanation and a good short video. And I'm not even paying attention to them because I still can't get over what you said about the ladies.
Oh, I love the ladies. Oh, the ladies make everything worthwhile. And you know what? The best way to pick up a lady, tell me you race RC cars. There's no better pickup line.
Excuse me. We are race car drivers.
Race car drivers. And that's what Ross tells them when they come up to him in a restaurant and he's wearing his uniform. They say, like, are you a race car driver? Yes, I am.
And then,
oh, can I have your autograph? Sure can.
And then, what was I last time? Your Canadian
got the real
finance year?
Yeah, yeah. He's got real uniforms. Yes, he is. A special kind of canoe.
Yeah.
He's got the full uniform, the pants, and one time he actually wore the race shoes, the Simpson race shoes. He's got a $300 pair of shoes. He wore the whole thing, and everybody stopped him because they thought he was a real NASCAR driver. It was great. I couldn't believe it.
They didn't want
Remember that? We were on the other coast, the Southland Raceway, and we stopped to eat, and everybody came in and wanted to ask him for a thing. Yeah. But right now, we're going to leave. We're going to leave you with the Ross man because he's going to show you a cool tool. It's a must-have for any pit box.
Hey, I'm the Ross man, and I got the really cool tool for you. And this is an older tool because I had it in my box for a very long time. But it's called a wire stripper. And it strips wires. Not only does it strip wires, but the main reason I use this a lot is for cutting bolts. Say if I had a really long 440 nut or 632, it doesn't matter, even the millimeters, it has 3 millimeter in all different sizes, all built in this one tool. All you do is you stick it in the hole that the size for the bolt that you want to cut. Here, let me get my, and you screw it in until it's flush. Here, let me get another one. Okay, that's it. Okay, screw it in, and say if I want to cut that down without boogering up the threads, and I just snap it, and it's cut down perfectly. And the nice thing about this is it cleans the thread as you screw it in. And when you cut it, the threads are perfectly, so you don't cross thread when you're putting it in your car, it won't ever cross thread. But it's a really cool tool. You can do all different sizes, it has all different sizes here. Like I said, it's also a cutter. You can cut wires with it, and you can strip the wires if you want before you're soldering. But it's a really cool tool. They have it at Harbor Freight for $5.99. If you want to get one, pick yourself up. It's called a wire stripper. And back to the show.
That was a great, cool tool. It really was helpful. Those things really are a must-have, and I can't believe you thought of that all on your own.
Yeah.
It was pretty amazing.
They might have had some help. Who knows? I'd like, before we go, I love that music. You know who that is? We talked about it before, and Aaron Hunt mentioned, but I never get tired of the guy. I never get tired of that song.
Still performing.
He's still performing. He's actually finally starting to age, but he's old. He's old as a dinosaur. He is pickled. But I'd like to call out right here, Tony. Tony, I'm calling you out in X Series as the current champion. I'm calling you out. Let's see what you've got. I challenge you that if you lose to me, and you will because you've never beat me, you give me $10. And that's it. I called you out here on television.
Who are you gonna call out?
No, hold on. I'm still
You
trying to
guys are supposed to be
process
called.
that.
Would you call out?
I'll call out Shane. Shane.
Shane, snap.
Really?
I would have called you out, Shane. But you
now you
tried.
have no excuses. You went to the clinic.
Oh, Shane, you just got called out, man. I'd be so embarrassed if I were you. Who are you? Are you doing anybody?
Oh yeah.
Who are you doing?
I'm calling both of you out.
Oh, we just got You can't call us out. We're on the same team. Oh,
Dang,
man.
you're going out. I'm going to ninjas like that. You're just.
Oh, no, you got some moves.
Oh, you don't know about my
Mason
training.
must have done training.
Oh, I did. I
Mason Volcock, big shout out to Mason. I'm calling you out too in any class you race. I will challenge you, Mason. I challenge him.
God, you got fired up.
It's Billy Ocean. Hey, for everybody here at Inside FPRA, I'm Jeff Maturo.
And I'm the Ross Man.
Eric Bocock.
Disney Point. We'll see you next time. Two-time. He's a two-timer. He's a two-timer.
1.5.
He's 1.5 because I tied. So yeah. And next time. So yeah. Get out.
One.
All right, Ross. We'll see you. Tip.
Hey, where are we going to eat?
Early.
I don't know if I'm.